Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Tyrone back with Tech Life. Great article here from Fierce Network. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys can check it out. So I know some of you have been wanting updates about the T-Mobile US Cellular deal. Well, we have one. So T-Mobile and US Cellular, they met with the FCC last week, and they're urging the FCC to hurry up and approve their deal. The review clock is already past 180 days. A lot of people seem to be a bit concerned as to why it's taken the FCC so long, right? They just, I think it was at 172 or the 172nd or 173rd day, they started to request all this information for review, like very, very late in the review cycle. And now T-Mobile and US Cellular have met with the teams to approve this deal expeditiously. So T-Mobile and US Cellular are asking the FCC to expeditiously act on their proposed transfer of spectrum license. Consumer advocates are concerned the deal will be harmful to competition and lead to higher prices. The FCC sent out notices seeking information from more than a dozen telecom and cable providers as part of its review. Now, this is what I was talking about happening late in the review clock. Cable is probably going to be against the deal because this gives T-Mobile more spectrum. Then there's more competition in the FWA space. So cable is probably gonna voice their opinion and be against the deal. Verizon and AT&T, they will happily be for the deal because they get about $1 billion worth of spectrum out of it, so they're not going to complain, right? So it's a very interesting one, right? So attorneys for T-Mobile and US Cellular have met with the FCC, and they're trying to provide updates or whatever's needed, but they're asking the deal to be approved expeditiously. So they're looking to close this deal probably within the next 30 days. That's what T-Mobile and US Cellular are looking at. The FCC, they're gonna do what they want to do, right? They're gonna review, they're gonna do this, they're gonna do that, and that's what they seem to be doing now. There's been a lot of late filings, even as of the April 23rd. There have been additional filings. So we'll see how this turns out. I still fully anticipate this deal to be approved. US Cellular just doesn't want to seem to get on board with competing and scaling the network. And that's current leadership. And maybe the family does want to sell and get out of the business. It's quite possible. Who knows? But I just think it would be tough for US Cellular to move forward, right? You have T-Mobile now that's a scaling competitor. Verizon and AT&T are continuing to scale FWA and the wireless business. So it's going to be tough. And if T-Mobile doesn't get the deal, right, they would continue to scale in US Cellular territory, and that would just be tough for US Cellular to compete against, period. So I think that's something that US Cellular looked at too from the bigger picture, like, hey, we can spend all this money, but these competitors can spend more and be more effective with marketing, branding, and everything else. So I think that's something that US Cellular took into consideration, and now they just want to unload the assets, get the payday, and get out is what it sounds like. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. See y'all in the next one. Peace.